You are watching the Quiksilver Pro France, the 9th stop of the Samsung Galaxy Championship Tour. We have 11 stops before we crown a world champ. Technically, it could happen earlier if someone breaks away and has a solid lead so far. It's been an exciting battle. Wilco now number 3 in the world, still in a great position to fight for a world title. As he takes on Kai Otton, looking back in history, maybe not so fun for the Wilco camp. However, though, his one win he's had over Kai was during a Code Red swell, the Billabong Pro Tahiti, where Kai was the favorite to win with his reputation at that wave. Wilco won that matchup, went on to a quarterfinal results when they had one of the scariest forecasts in Chopu history.
If Kai Otton continues the form and takes Wilco down, that could be all she wrote.
Wilco now starting off quickly, packs the barrel, comes out, setting up an open face hook where he grabs a rail and goes down. During the break, Kai got a little bit active, couple of 2s on the board already, as we'll take a look at what happened to Wilco.
Yeah, well, that's Kai Otton right there, just traveling and traveling. I mean, this guy's unbelievable in the barrel. Had he come out of that, we're looking at a massive score. That was wave number 1, 2.5, wave number 2, 2.3 for that one big turn, and then goes down. So a couple of mistakes from both the surfers early on. Matty Wilco slides into a nice little cover up, comes out and then goes for that big wrap around and loses his balance.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, like, it was like these rights off the rip wall. It's like, what? It's like my dream wave, and then it like turns into those lefts, which are really fun too. But hopefully the tide comes in a little more and we get to surf that rip bowl for my heat later.
Well, we look forward to seeing you later today. Back up to you, boys.
Kai just with a 5.04 combined total. Let's see what happened here, Potts.
Yeah, Matty Wilco on his backhand. You know, he's sitting way sort of up, sort of north of the bank, and it's, you know, with that tide coming in, Joe, it's a real shallow section of the bank, so that wave's coming down real quick, not really giving these guys a lot of time to maneuver. So Matty Wilco just trying to force the issue there and get 2 solid turns. Kai Otton, no, here he goes.
Kai now locking in, setting up a big first turn. Great wave selection, jams it off the lip with a little fin drift. Drifts it one more time on the 3rd section and still has some room to move. One more blast of the tail for Kai to finish on his feet.
Where did that come from?
Unbelievable rhythm on that wave.
Yeah. Beautiful drifting maneuvers. Let's have a look. Nice entry there, beautiful bottom turn and connected with that first turn. Now his confidence is up. You can see him just starting to crank it up on each turn. Bang, throws the tail out again, just getting that drifting sort of motion, and again snaps it in the pocket. So this wave just kept giving Kai Otton, and again throws the tail out with that sliding turn right there, putting the pressure over the front foot, letting those fins free. Kai Otton, just this is a gem of a wave that just slowed up and just let him just tag it, really owned this wave, and I think this is going to be a great score for Kai. It's going to put a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Matty Wilco. Look at that turn right there. You see that drift right there? That feels really good.
Unbelievable approach from Kai. Kept it simple, just let the wave be the showcase and just ripped a couple of solid turns right where he was supposed to. We've got Wilco floating it off the top. He's trying to stuff one into the end section with really glassy conditions on the open face. Kai looks like he wants some more. Fired up after hearing that number. He's going to go to a big move off the roof. He's playing catch-up to get down the line.
Yeah, get that one.
And he'll wisely kick out. More waves on the way. It's Wilco's turn. Another short wave for world number 3.
Yeah. We just hit the low tide mark, which means that gutter is getting, you know, the water sucking out through the outside, and it's making this peak off of the sandbar. So that riptide making these waves as Wilco just cracked the lip but goes down on that same left. Oh, he made it! That was sick. All right, well, we love it. He's back on it.
In a row, and so far he's in the lead once again. Let's look at Wilco's last.
Wow, look at that turn right there, and we kind of written him off, but all that training, core strength, got himself back up on his feet. Let's have a look in slow motion here. Matty Wilco eyeing off that section. Now he leans over, gets that rail in the water, gets that body going, and then jams it, loses the fins out of the back, gets that slide, and that back foot literally came right off the board. Matty Wilco sits down and somehow regathers, uses that core strength and gets back up on his feet. 3.93. It was amazing, but at the same breath, I think the judges thought maybe that was a mistake. He corrected it.
Also including a final at Fiji, win at Bells Beach. Wilco now with 8 minutes on the clock. Looking for a 6.08. Ton of foam on the face of this one. He's got to get out.
Yeah, you see Kai Otton had priority right there and decided to let that one go. Here he goes now.
Kai looking to better at 2.67. Up and out once again. Before he became world number one, on his way to victory at the Gold Coast, he won in so many different ways. Sometimes he'd get his winning wave with 30 seconds to go. Sometimes he'd count a quick start to take the lead off someone. Key thing was his heat strategy was working and his ability to adapt, which he's doing now. Frontside wrap off the top for Wilco. Setup slash down the line, needing a finish. He'll punch it hard on the end section for a solid wave. Just quick comparisons, Potts, just comparing Kai's wave to this one. Much different look with Wilco here.
Yeah, let's have a look. This first turn, bottom turn, nicely. Just didn't get that vertical snap, but nice rotation. And again, just cut that turn short. Why? Because he saw that end section. That was the best maneuver of the wave right there. So I think the bulk of the points will come from that. 6.08, I think he's going to get it. Beautiful deep bottom turn. Watch the upper part of the body as he twists that upper part of the body. The board follows. Connected nicely then. And then watch the second turn. He cuts it short. Sort of a mid-face jam and then cuts it short right there. Why? Because he's eyeing out this last section. Connects perfectly. Kicks the tail out. Comes down sideways. So that is definitely going to be Matty Wilco's best wave. It's going to put him in the lead. There it is there, that first turn. You can watch him, he cuts the second turn short to keep that down the line momentum and then bang, finishes off beautifully with that last maneuver. And that is going to put him in that first spot, Joe.
Last wave for Wilco, locks in at a 6.5. He does take the lead, but Kai's up on a solid looking ride. Carves it right in the pocket, big jam to follow it up. Carving through the inside corner. He's got a little air section. The front side stock air ends up going away from him.
You know, it was a bit of a safety turn on the first maneuver. Let's have a look. As he drops down, good solid wave here as he comes off the bottom. See how he just sort of didn't really give that everything he's got. And again, just a nice tight snap. Smooth, clean surfing from Kai Otton. So nothing crazy, nothing too special on that one there. Just knew he needed to ride the wave. He was going to get the score, which he did.
He's hoping to match John and Medina into round 4. Down the line, Kai's in a better position. He'll throw it up vertical, but he goes down, this time wanting to push the limits. Brett did Wilco a favor by taking out John Florence in that next heat. But this time, it looks like it'll be Kai affecting the world title campaign of Matt Wilkinson.
Gosh, I can feel the stress from here. And that is Matty Wilco's run. Comes to an end here at the Quiksilver Pro.
Taking in a moment to let out some frustration. Got himself the lead just for a moment, and Kai took it right back, being in position for a beauty of a wave.
You know, there was a lot of mistakes at the beginning of the heat too, Joe. There was a couple of waves that Matty Wilco fell off on. You know, so you got to look back and, you know, Kai made a lot of mistakes as well. It was a heat of a lot of errors. And I think Kai just made one less mistake to take the win.
Kai Otton makes it 6 straight wins over Matt Wilkinson since 2011 in one-on-one heats as Kai moves on to round 4. And we'll see what will happen to Wilco's world title campaign as he's out of the contest here in round 3 action.